Now, I don't know if this is something that Bruce Pritchard made up once for a shoot interview DVD, but you'll know better than anybody. Bruce Pritchard once claimed that in late 97, early 98, Hulk Hogan was all locked and loaded, ready to go back to the WWF. And Bruce claimed that the creative in place was that Hulk Hogan was going to then be the leader of D-Generation X. Is that something that is complete revisionist history, or if you cast your mind back, was any validity to that at the time?
I certainly have no insight as to what the creative plans may have been for a Hulk Hogan return. Here's what I do know, though, because I was there, sort of. Uh, Nitro was taking place in Denver, I believe. And Hulk came to me earlier in the day and he said, "Hey, Eric, I just want to let you know I'm going to be meeting with Vince McMahon after the show tonight because I don't want you to hear about it from somebody else. I don't want you to think there's anything going on." He said, "Vince called me. He's going to be in town anyway. He wanted to get together. I'm sure he wants me to come back." But he said, "I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to take the meeting, but I want you to know, in case you hear it, I'm not going anywhere, but I am going to take the meeting." I said, "Cool. I would if I were you. Why not? Go grab a free steak and a beer, whatever." And the next morning, I got a call from Hulk, and he downloaded me. He downloaded the conversation that he had with Vince. It was very superficial. There was no discussion of him coming back as the leader of it. Now, maybe Bruce is right. Maybe the writing team and Vince got together and said, "Man, I'm going to get together with Hulk, and if we can get him back, he could be this, whatever." I'm not saying that didn't happen, but Hulk's interest in going back to the WWE during that period of time, he didn't even use it as a negotiation. He wasn't even using that meeting as leverage. He didn't want me to find out from a Dave Meltzer type that there was something going on behind my back. He was very, very straightforward about that, and equally straightforward about the results of the meeting, which is hey, it was great to see Vince, but I'm not going anywhere.
Did he ever discuss terms, or did Vince not even offer
I don't think
a number?
it never got that. It never got that far.
The way Bruce said it, it was down to the wire. It could have happened. But maybe that might just be Bruce's version.
Look, Bruce is one of my dearest friends. I love Bruce Pritchard. He's a good person. But like a lot of us in the wrestling business, you start telling stories over and over and over again. Part of what we're good at is making something that isn't really that interesting feel like it really is. And I've done it. I catch myself. I'm trying to be aware of it. But it's like when people ask me the same questions over and over again, part of the way that I'm able to answer them in a genuine way is by making them feel a little bigger than they really were. It's not lying, it's not being deceitful, but it's just adding a little more drama than perhaps really existed. And I think that's probably if Bruce is guilty of anything, it might be that.